Crafters, it's Janet with Crafting It Up in Creation. So I've got a couple hauls to share with you. This one is Michael's and Hobby Lobby, and they're actually about a week old. I've done a little more shopping than crafting lately just because we've had quite a few doctor's appointments for my kids, even myself. I've been to the foot doctor a couple times, and so when I'm out of town, typically these are areas where there's craft stores, and so I've been able to run in and do some shopping, but not so much doing crafting because it's just been so busy lately. So the first one I'm going to start out with is Michael's. I picked this up in their spring section. It's just a little huge mason jar basically, and I just really love the lid. It was $19.99, but it was like 40% off, maybe 30% off last week. But I really like the size of this, and I was going to use it in my kitchen. I'm going to put some stuff in that, and it does have kind of like a little bit of a seal to it. And then I also picked up these little wooden houses. They're up near the front checkout, and they're like in the bins where they have like dollar items or $2 items. And these were $1 a piece. I've seen other people do these for crafts when they couldn't find the shadow boxes from the Dollar Tree, and I had an idea in my head of something to do with them, so I picked up 4 of those. And then I also picked up these little salt and pepper shakers. These were in their spring stuff as well. They're just plain white. I think I might add a little bit of color to them and put them on a tier tray. They have the rubber stopper in the bottom of them, which isn't my favorite for salt and pepper shakers, but I thought I would just use these honestly as a decoration. And then in the same bins where I got the houses, they had some cookie cutters, and they were kind of themed like on a princess theme. Honestly, they had like a little princess, a castle, the dragon. I can't remember, but I'm thinking that they might have even had something else. But I picked up the dragon because my middle daughter loves those. And then I picked up beads. Now these beads, most of these were on sale. I can't remember which ones were on sale, if it was the brown labeled or not, or if it was the green label, but they were $3 a strand. The red labeled ones are always $3 a strand. They're like $2.99. So I picked up a few of these. I really wanted some more of these like mermaid beads, so I got them in the clear. They're actually called like an iridescent opal. And then I've also got them in this really pink, pretty pink color. The pink ones are 8mm beads, and then I'm going to pick back up the other synthetic opal ones that are clear. And these were 6mm. But I love those. I got a bunch of them in a lot of different colors. Now these to me all look kind of grayish looking, but they're labeled on the back as either the gray opal or purple, which I love them, or Moonstone is what they're calling some of them. But some of these, the little smaller ones are 6mm, and then the larger ones are 8. And I picked up a bunch of different ones. Some of them they have with that like real clear looking color, and then some are in the matte. And those are the ones that say they're purple. I think if they were next to a purple bead, it would probably really bring out the purple in them. But they're kind of on the verge of that purplish gray. And then of course these say the synthetic opal matte gray. But I love how you twist all of these in the light and they catch different colors. I just love that about them. And then these I got are matte Aqua. These are 6mm beads, and these are such a pretty blue. I absolutely love them. I wish they had these in an 8mm as well, but they're really pretty. And then these are synthetic Moonstone pink. These are 8mm, so they did have these, but these are the shinier ones. So where the other ones have that matte look to them, these are shiny. And depending on what you're going to use them for, you know, really kind of just depends on what you're pairing them up with some other beads. And these are just a glass pink ombre, and I really love these. There's go from like a light pink down into a dark pink, and there's 3 different sizes. It looks like 6, 8, and 12mm maybe on those. I thought those are really pretty. And then they also had this clear gray black, and these are 10mm. I had a gift card from Christmas, and that's kind of what I spent these on. And my phone takes a while to, these are clear gray black. And I'll show you the difference between those in the size. But so pretty. I guess those are probably 6 and 8 millimeters. I did that so quickly I didn't get to see. And you can kind of tell the difference between the opal ones and the black. There's not as much color, as you can see when you twist those around, as with these little synthetic moonstone. They can't decide if it's moonstone or opal, so I'm just going by what the label says now, but they all have that same shine to them. And I've picked up these before. They're like a purple shell is the name of the actual bead itself. It's just like a 8 millimeter shell purple, really pretty. And then these are the little round glass ones. I think I already showed those, so that's why I flipped through them real quick. I bought doubles. And then these are just glass beads in all different neutral colors. I really like those. I like how they have all the different sizes to them. And then there's 4 different strands of those, and they're just really pretty. Nice little filler beads for a bracelet. And then these are green and fuchsia, and these are 10 millimeter. I think they look more purple and bluish color than green and fuchsia, but I absolutely love them. It makes me think of mermaid colors, honestly, when I see these. So I love those. And then these are glass synthetic gray opal. I'm not sure what the difference is between the gray opal and the moonstone. I'll have to compare those and see. Absolutely love them. And then these are clear gray gold, and these are 8 millimeter. And they kind of have that hint of gold. So it kind of almost makes me think of, what's that glass called? That you use the mirror glass for it. And, I can't even think of it. I'm having a brain fart. But those are the ones that I picked up that were from Michael's. And then the next haul I'm going to show you is Hobby Lobby. None of their Valentine's Day stuff was on sale, so I kind of picked and choose between stuff. I got these little corrugated hearts, and they're in the red and the pink color. I thought these would look really good with layer and stuff. I picked up this little cute Loads of Love little car. It just like can set in a tier tray. It was $3.99. I didn't think that was too bad. Although once they put everything 40% off, it'll be so much better. And then these little Puffy Hearts, they're 24 pieces. They kind of remind me of the buttons, but they don't have the button back to them. And they're not soft. They kind of look like they would be soft, but they are hard. And they were really nice, and I thought these would be fun to add to projects too. And they were $2.99. I didn't think that was too bad of a price, to have to pay full price for them, but it would be so much better if they had that stuff on sale. These were $3.99, and they kind of look like the metal or galvanized hearts. I thought those would be fun to even maybe layer with the corrugated ones. And then I also picked up some of these that were the wood hearts, just because they were different sizes. Dollar Tree has some as well. Great deal for $1, but they are all the same size. And then they had these little silicone rings for $2.99. I picked those up. I thought these would just be fun to add into things. Maybe even like a swap box or something. And they have pink and purple and red in there of those. And then I also picked up this cute little teeny tiny mug. It was part of their spring shop collection, which was 40% off. Oddly enough, neither was the Valentine's Day stuff. But I picked up 2 of those. And then this is like table scatter and fillers. It was $3.99. I had to get it. It had these little red lips in it. Oh my gosh, I love, love, love them. As well as red hearts. And then, of course, there are just the white diamond jewels in there as well. So really cute. Absolutely love those. I love those little lips. I can't wait to try to find something to use them on. Like, sometimes I'll have an idea of like, oh, I know what I could use those for, but I absolutely thought they were just the cutest ever. And then I also picked up beads there. They were 50% off a strand. So this one was $3 for these pink and like gold crackle look. A lot of their beads don't have what type of bead they are on them. That's the only thing I kind of don't like about them. So, These were $2.99, so they ended up being $1.50, but it's just like a really pretty green stone. And they're kind of heavy even. Like they really give a good presence, but it's like a really pretty mint green. And I actually ended up getting 2 strands of those because I absolutely loved them. And I thought if I made a bracelet, sometimes you actually need more than 1 strand. These were $4.99. I thought these were really pretty. It's just a bunch of different mint green ones in different sizes, and they kind of have like that matte look to them. And then I also picked up these red ones as well, and these were $4.99. Of course, 50% off, so they were only $2.50. Really pretty. I love how they give you all the different sizes and that they all match. So it's kind of fun to, make a bracelet and even make earrings to match, or, just use the different sizes in the bracelet. And these were $3.99. They're like little arrows, and they're kind of like a copper color, and I really love these. I have some that have the 2 holes, but these only have the hole down the center, so I like those a little better. And I have bought these in the past before. These are $5.99, so they're only $3 a strand. They kind of remind me of a geode, where that little piece comes out and you see like the crystals inside and that beautiful color. So I did pick up a couple more strands of these, and they're kind of like a pink and a purple color. I really love these. I haven't tried putting any essential oils on those, but they might be like a lava stone. Which, speaking of, I did pick up these lava stones that have like multicolors. I absolutely love these. They're so pretty. I have a feeling though that the color might come off of those with the essential oils. We'll see. And then this set, like I say, these don't say what type of beads they are, but the little gray ones were like really pretty, and they're real unusual. Like I don't have any like those. And then the tan ones are like a rubber feel, like you can squish them. And it's kind of addicting. Like I kept squishing them. Even when I was going around in the store and I'd picked them up, I was still squishing them a little. They just feel really neat. And then I did pick up a very small planner. This is just a 12-month planner from January through December. I did this last year, but I didn't keep up with it very well. I was going to use the smaller one for my YouTube channel and how I was going to do my videos. But I actually bought the smaller one just because it's easier to carry around with me. I've been carrying like the bigger one around with me, and I'm not utilizing it very well with that larger size. So I think I'm going to end up switching overall in the end. But I still have the larger one at home. I plan to use it to maybe drill down dates that I'm going to actually do videos and stuff. And this says live creatively on the back. I think I have one other one that said that as well, and I thought that was neat. They always give you a little welcome piece in the front that for the happy planner people. All of us people that love to like still write our stuff down and not stick it in our phones. And the other day I whipped my planner out at the doctor's office when I was at the foot doctor in Roanoke, and the girl said, I love to see that I'm not the only person that puts stickers in my planners because I had this one, and I had little Valentine's Day stickers in the February one because they were giving me an appointment for next month to follow up. So anyways, kind of neat. I like this one. It's got the little dates, of course, across this way, and then each individual day, it gives you a to-do, a shopping list on one side, and then on the other side you can list out what's going on for that day. Sometimes I can't fit everything in those little boxes, even with the bigger planner, because by the time I add my work dates and doctor's appointments and different things like that, you start running out of room really quick. But I really like this one. I like the saying on the front of it. Of course, I'm a sucker for purple. So last year I had picked out a little mermaid one. And so there is magic in every day. I thought that was really fitting. So I picked that one out. And then that's it for my Michaels and my Hobby Lobby haul. I do have some other hauls coming up that I'm working on getting a voiceover for. It always seems when I try to do mine in person, it just never works out. I get too many interruptions, and I don't know how you all that out there that do those get away with it, because I just seem to can't get it all done in one step. But I wanted to share with you some of the things I got. I really do want to make some bracelets coming up, And I've got some other crafting ideas that I'm going to do hopefully soon. It's been a busy couple weeks. And if you've been following along with me, there's just so much going on in my house. It's just, I don't know. I don't know how anybody else sticks to a schedule and does it. They're my heroes, that's all I can say. And they probably better utilize their time than I do. But anyways, I really appreciate you stopping by and spending this time with me. And I hope you have a great day, and I hope you get a moment to craft it up. Take care.